talk a certain way, and he'll be like, well, no, you know, play with your friends. But
Like
like
you
it's
can, but you
he
can't at
wanted
the same
me,
time.
yeah, he wanted me to say that I wasn't gonna play with my friends. Like and this is something we go through every single time, and it's just not just this situation. He wanted me to say, okay, I won't do that, so it shows that I care about his feelings, and I won't do that. And then he's like he doesn't want to seem like a bad guy, so he's like, okay, actually no, go ahead. And then I do, and then he gets mad at me. And this is
Yeah.
a constant thing I go through all the time, like constantly. And I don't know. I'm just I'm fucking like 22. I'm an adult. I shouldn't be having to deal with this shit like in a relationship. And I feel and I feel bad because you know
Sage,
I understand that he has his own stuff, but like I don't know. To some extent, I can't because I always been in like really fucked up abusive relationships, and like he knows that. Yeah, he still does the same shit to me. He just does it in a slightly like less.
Violent way.
They're to the left. Yeah. Like it's getting bad. Like it's the point that like you know
Spike
at one
down
point
A.
he got mad because I wasn't listening to him, so he grabbed my face really tight and wouldn't let me walk off and like put his face really close to mine and said, "You need to fucking listen to me." And ever since then, I haven't had empathy for anything he's been telling me.
Last player
And I don't
standing.
know. Now it's
One
just causing a lot
enemy
of
remaining.
issues. And I don't.
Behind you.
I don't know.
It's going down like a really dark path. Clearly, I if you want to save it, because
Last
I can.
round before the switch.
I agree with like what he's doing is wrong, and it feels like very one-sided. Everything that's happening, it feels like he expects so much, but he doesn't really do it in return. And when you don't do your part, your end of the part, he gets mad. But when you do what he tells you to do, he feels guilty, so he gets mad at himself. But when you don't, he gets mad at you. So it's kind of like a never-ending back and forth.
I never win yeah, I never win. It's frustrating. I
And
don't know. I do love him a lot. And I want to fix our relationship, but like at this point it doesn't feel fixable.
it,
With how bad it's gotten, like the fact that it's not only it's like, it's turned physical. Whenever I talk my feelings, he tells me to shut the fuck up, etc. Like he
always,
hits
like he
stuff
always tells you
around.
that.
Almost not always. Like it's more common recently though.
Yeah.
Like
Planted.
And it just
Oh,
feels
they're
like
to
the
the left.
relationship is like
he has no respect for me at all after I've tried constantly to,
Give me those back.
Nice. So like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, okay, now it's like I can't even talk about this with my family because like that's bad. And if I talk about my family, like we're done, you know?
yeah.
And it's like gotten to the extent where I'm like, okay, well I'll talk to my friends about it, but then I can't talk to my friends about it that because he knows my friends, and I'm like, okay, well I'll talk to like my online friends because it doesn't. I told him like it doesn't bother, it doesn't affect you, and he's like, no, I don't want you talking to people about our stuff. It should stay in our relationship, and it's been like that since we got together, which I respect 100%, and I won't
Yeah.
because I understand
Switching
that side of
sides.
stuff. But it's now to the point where like he just gets mad at me over nothing. Like I do literally anything and he's mad at me. I freaking like I bought him a bag of like all his favorite snacks and stuff. He was having a hard day like recently. I got him a ton of stuff. Like I went to his work, I brought him lunch and everything because he works outside, he has manual labor, and I was like trying so hard to be there for him. And then because I saw him checking somebody else out and I called him out on it, he said, God, are you serious, Ari? We can't have one single good day? He's like, there's always something with you, which isn't not even true. Like, it's only the same shit over and over again. And he does some, like, disrespectful stuff. And I'm like, like, that shouldn't have been done in a relationship. Like, I understand that guys are gonna be guys. And I get that I'm not gonna ever understand, like, their side of it because I'm not a dude.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I should be on the other end of that. I don't think it's fair that he puts me on the other end of that and then he doesn't let me ever have my feelings when he wants to talk about all of his all the time. You know?
Yeah.
Last
I'd
player
say-
Oh my
standing.
god. I just
You-
got juked so hard.
Not 20.
I'd say, take a day, drink some water, calm down, approach it with a level head. You know what I'm saying? And then have that adult conversation because when you're pissed
Spike
off, you only
planted.
see the problems, you know?
But I can't even take a day or anything. Like, I'm not gonna get the space I want. He only gets space when he wants it. So I was just gonna ghost him, honestly. It sounds fucked up. I was just gonna ghost him for a day and not talk to him at all. But I know for a fact he would pull up to my place. I know for a fact he would blow up my phone. Like, but if I asked for space, he wouldn't give it to me. But it's like,
This place is
I don't
nice,
know.
but not
I
nice
don't
enough
know.
to die in. Let's
If
win
you
and get out
want to
of here.
fix it, like if you seriously like, because I feel like if you're gonna tomorrow still think
But
of
should
like
I
calling
try
it,
and fix that relationship that's like that? Because I don't know. Like,
that's
that's where
up
I'm
to
stuck right
you
now.
to decide.
I
'Cause
don't
I'm not
even-
gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you whether you should or not. That's no one should tell you whether you should like fix it or whether you should leave him or not. That's literally you. But if you wanna fix it, what I'll tell you is things have to be open. Like you have to. You can't just have these situations where you're like, oh, like it'll just work out for now, or I'll just do this to fix it for now. Everything has to be like open. Like you should be able to like maybe not play with all your friends or hang out with all your friends, but he should meet your friends that you hang out first. Things like that, like things in between. Everything should have something in between. With texting his ex or
But
something like
no,
that, he should
but
just be
the
open.
thing is,
He just needs to be open at
it's
everything.
not. But Omar, the thing is, I've tried to make it in between. I say, hey, let's compromise. I'll do this if you do. I'll do this, and it'll be like, you do this, and it'll be fine. He doesn't let it. For him, when it comes to me, it has to be either
Last
I
player
get
standing.
rid of my friends, or either I
Spike
don't do
planted.
stuff with my friends anymore, and I isolate myself from them.
Last player standing.
Because he doesn't like it, or I hang out with them and do everything that he doesn't like, and he just will deal with it. He won't let it be like a compromise or anything.
Yeah. So
And
like,
so I don't know how to approach this
have you
anymore
tried
because
to
I'm
like
like,
talk to him about like
One enemy
to
remaining.
make it like a compromise thing?
yeah, no. I've tried to talk to him about everything we've talked about today. I've tried to talk to him about all kinds of specific individual stuff. And then he just doesn't let me talk. Honestly, he won't. He's like, I don't want to talk about this today. I want to have a good day, Ari. And that's all I hear every single time.
And he
We'll
won't
talk about it
like
later.
try
Never
to
talks
like
about
make
it.
the situation because it's very one-sided. He won't try to make it like too like he won't try to see the effort you're putting in and like match it. Like, have you tried
No,
talking to him
no,
about that?
no, he literally won't. He does not compromise. Or he's not, what's the word for it? He doesn't fucking do the same things I do. Like, he expects stuff and he doesn't do it. Like, the best example of this, and this is how it is emotionally and with all our fights and stuff too. Recently, I love my boyfriend in my TikTok bio because I post videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And I had it in my bio, and it's been in my bio for a long time. He saw that and he never put I love my girlfriend in his. And so I was like, okay,
My ult's ready.
if he's not gonna do it for me, I'm not gonna
Spike
keep this in
down,
my
B.
my bio. This is embarrassing that it's like one-sided. So and like it's big for me that
One
he
enemy remaining.
does the same thing back. So I took down my bio, but he noticed right away I took down my bio and he was like, I'm so hurt they took out your bio. And I was
Flawless.
like, you don't even fucking put it in your bio. You know that
crossed
it's
them.
in my bio. You see it, and then you don't sit there and do it for me.
Yeah.
And he was like, why not
Match
post on my
point.
TikTok? Which made
don't like
sense. But I was like, yeah, but your ex stalks your shit
Remember.
constantly. Like, she's constantly, like, making accounts and stuff.
Yeah, why
So
not
it
just
should
do
be
it
in your
just, like,
bio.
to do it just 'cause
Yeah,
you told him
and
to.
he was like, well, you hurt my feelings. And it's important that you understand that you hurt my feelings. And that's how it always is. It's important that you understand that you hurt my feelings, even though he'll do the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Knowing that it hurts, you know? So I've been, like, really impatient. Like, really impatient. And I just, like, I leave. We fight, and I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm going home. And then he's like, oh, of course you're just gonna leave me like everybody else did. And yeah, and then it's like this. And it's just like, it's a lot of going back and forth. And sometimes I really just don't feel like it feels fixable. And then I'll tell him that. I'll say, hey, it feels like we're at the point now where I don't think we can fix this relationship. And he'll hit me with the, well, you know, I'm trying my best, and my best isn't enough for you. And I'll say,
Spike
no, your
planted.
best, like, it's enough. And I understand you're trying your best. And I know I'm trying my best too. And I would like, you know, for you to understand that I'm trying my best too, because you're constantly getting mad at me for everything.
Last player standing.
But like, there's no, you know, empathy back, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it. I just,
No, I
honestly,
get what
if
you're
like,
saying.
I feel like I'm just, sometimes I feel like I'm trapped, and I tell him that. I told him, I was like, recently I feel like I'm trapped. Like, it feels like you're not gonna let me leave if I don't feel like everything's okay. But then you're not gonna, you don't, you know, you obviously don't treat me with enough respect for me to want to stay sometimes. Like, I have a kid now. Like, I can't be
Sudden
sitting here
death.
dealing with this
I
stuff.
got your
Like,
backs.
it's important to me that
Just,
you treat me right.
know,
Like,
from the
you
front.
need to, you know, he's gonna be looking up to you as he gets bigger because you're gonna be the father figure around. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
There's like a lot of, yeah, there's a lot on the line, and so that's why I've been hesitant to really end the relationship. But at this point, like I'm frustrated because I don't know. I don't know like if I feel like I'm overreacting with a lot of stuff, and then a lot of stuff I feel like I've experienced it way too much for it to be overreacting. Like I don't know. I'm at a loss.
you're like a mess because things have gone like
Yeah.
so deep that like
Yeah, because like I love him, but I don't believe that love can keep a relationship going when there's like abuse now in the relationship, whether it's emotional or like physical.
yeah. I don't
But
know.
he's just holding on and holding on, and then he says if I leave him, he's gonna kill himself or he'll hurt himself, and like I don't know.
Okay, I know it's tough, but that should not like that should not hold you back.
Spike planted.
Because then that's him reflecting.
Well,
That's
no,
him
but
making
the
your life tough on you. If he does end up doing it, which I hope, God hopes that doesn't
I
happen.
would never be able to live with myself if he did.
But
But
the thing
like,
is, that's not fair to you, though. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
but if I were to leave when he tells me to, when he tells me like whatever,
Last
player
he'll tell me all the
standing.
time. He's like, go ahead, leave.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, oh, and he'll be like, go ahead, just leave then. Fucking leave, Ari. Like, he'll be yelling at me and screaming at me, getting in my face, and he's like, just fucking leave, Ari. Like you always do, just leave. And then I'm like, okay, like, if you're sitting there saying that, like, you know, this is how it needs to be, then it needs to be like that.
Attackers win.
Yeah.
Like, if you're telling me yourself it should be like that, then okay, like, I'll do that. Like, don't threaten me. Like, I'll do it. So, and like, then he'll like throw the killing himself thing out there. And I've done both sides of this. So I've done both of these things. And so I know this, it's a lose-lose. When I do leave, when I say, okay, fine, I'm gonna, because he lives with his sister, I'll say, okay, fine, I'm gonna message your sister. And I'm gonna tell her to not let you be alone, and I'm gonna leave because I can't be a part of this right now. He gets mad. Tells me like if I text his sister, blah blah blah, like, and he's like, I'm not gonna do it, and he'll like wig out on me and like start screaming at me, saying I don't fucking care about him, I don't love him. But then if I do, like, decide not to leave, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll
Match
stay.
found.
He just continues to sit there and get in my face and yell at me the whole time. Like, I'll be shaking, like
It's that
crying,
bad.
and he's like fucking yelling at me still. Yeah, like it's getting
So
really
you feel
bad.
stuck. You just feel stuck. You don't know. You can't get in or out. It's
Yeah,
either
and he's like bigger than me, so like I can't do anything. Like he's a lot bigger than me,
yeah.
and like sometimes it feels like he throws stuff and he hits stuff to like scare me, and then he swears up and down he doesn't do that. But I'm like, okay, if you know that that's what it does, then like why are you still doing it? And then he'll sit there and he'll still do it and be like, well, he's like, you always want to twist it and you always want to make it seem like it's like this and it's not even like that, and it's just like there's a lot of stuff. But I don't know what to do anymore because yes, I love him and I want to fix our relationship. Of course, I tried therapy, I've tried everything. But like he just says he like lets everything that he does be okay. And then he tells me every single day when I try and talk about my stuff, he's like, I had a bad day. Can we not do this? Every single day. And every single day he has a bad day. So I'm like, so can I never ever have my own feelings? Am I never ever allowed to talk about things? And there's nothing on my side ever gonna get fixed. And then I say that, and then he's like, nothing I do is ever good enough for you, and which I understand like both sides of it because you know I'm not the best at when I approach that stuff. I'm hot headed. I'll come at him like hard. And I'll come at
Yeah.
him hard with stuff, and I'll say
At least
like,
he put in the
what about
effort.
this? What about this? What about this? What about this? You know, like we need to fix these things. Like why is it still like this? And yeah, it's hard. I don't know. But at the same, and then I told him.
Five defenders. Double that.
What were you saying,
Then we'll
Ari?
call it
You
fair.
cut out.
And I told him, I was like, Daniel, what you're doing? So he'll start screaming at me. He'll start yelling at me. And I'll say, hey, like, you don't get to talk to me like that. That's not okay. I hate this map. I hate that we're back on this map. I'll be like, hey, that's not okay. You don't get to talk to me like that. I'm gonna leave if you're gonna keep getting in my face and screaming at me. And then he'll get in my face more and be like, oh yeah, go ahead, do all this, blah blah. And so then I'll, instead of like, you know, being pushy back, sometimes I'll really take a step back and like, you know, give him like understand that he's going through shit. But then, and so I'll say, I'm like, hey, what you're doing right now is really gonna make me take a step back. If you don't stop that, I'm not gonna be able to like. I don't feel safe. Like I have a safe space anymore. And then and then I just get the same. Oh, you're just twisting it. Of course it's like that for you. Of course you're gonna say that. And yeah, no, like
Ooh.
I don't know, like.
Bye.
One
So
enemy
no
remaining.
matter how I approach it, no matter what I do, I feel like it feels hopeless. And I've even told him that. Like I even told him, Daniel, this relationship feels hopeless. Like it feels like we're just holding on because you don't want it. You're not comfortable with change. And you know, it feels like you're making me, you know, experience this because you're not comfortable with letting me leave. Which I understand. You love me, whatever, but like and he gets mad at me because I'm angry all the time and I have so much anger that like I'll yell back, but I'm like all you do is treat me with anger. Like you can't give it and then not expect it. And he's like, "Well, I want you to be more nurturing. I want like we'll get into fights and he'll be like, "You know what? I'll be like, "You know what, Daniel? You need to see a therapist or something because I'm worried about you and I don't think this is okay." And he's like, "You know, Noah, I need a kinder woman. I need a nurturing woman." And I'm like, "Okay, like." And then he'll make comments like that constantly. Like, but he's literally like built this like space where I can't be that because if I am calm and take a step back and I'm kind or whatever, he comes even more at me and he'll like, get in my face and he'll scream at me and stuff. But if I fight back, he won't get in my face and scream at me. He'll sit there and then he'll like say all kinds of fucked up stuff and say that I'm making him want to kill himself and like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it literally like I don't know what we're holding on to anymore because as much as I wish I was as naive as I was when I was like 16
One enemy
or
remaining.
18. Nice.
There you
Like as much as I wish as I was that naive, I understand that love can't hold a relationship together. Because like
Don't mess up that
it's like
pretty face,
respect is
Phoenix.
like more important, you know? And
Yeah.
like he has no respect for me. I've never once gotten in his face and said shut the fuck up. I've never once told him to shut up, ever. In our entirety of our relationship. Like I've not once ever said that. But now he said it once and now he says it all the time. Like I've never once done like half the stuff he did. But then he uses the fact that I have had bad moments myself where I have yelled at him and I have got mad at him and I have left. And he uses it against me. To justify like getting in my face and doing like abusive behavior. And I don't know.
Ready.
But like
It sounds
I
very
don't wanna,
one-sided, like
it,
in general.
it feels like it. Like it
It
really
is.
feels like it. Like
It is
I
one-sided.
feel. And I've even told him this. I'm terrified to bring up my feelings to him because he's gonna scream at me. And he's gonna get mad at me.
Mhm.
And then he's like, "Oh, I'm such a
Here.
shitty person, and you know, I don't deserve." Oh, they're going back this way. I don't deserve you, and you know, he'll go into like a phase of he gets really like he feels really guilty and he gets really low and then he's talking about how suicidal he is and then I'm like, okay, well let's work on it, let's fix
One
this.
enemy
And then we work
remaining.
to fix it, and then he gets comfortable again and then he goes right back to being like doing like the abusive things that like he told me he wasn't gonna do, and like I don't even know anymore. But I don't want him to kill himself, and like I don't want him to hurt himself. I don't want him to. He has scars all over himself now because of like the stuff like just since we've gotten in a relationship.
30 seconds
And
left.
he uses them against me like constantly. And like I sometimes, and I even told him, I was like, Daniel, I feel trapped with you sometimes. Like I love you so much, but I feel trapped when you do this stuff to me. Like, you know the trauma that I've experienced. You know I used to be in an abusive relationship. Like why would you? Oh shit! I'm so sorry, guys. I'm all chatting.
10 seconds left.
Oh my god!
It's funny I have enough time because
Light planted.
Like, you know, like, so that also shows, to me that shows, like, he doesn't care about me. Like, why would you do these abusive things, like, grab my face, or scream at me, or throw stuff, or, like, slam your steering wheel so hard that, like, it makes, like, the fucking horn honk while we're fighting? Like, why would you do that stuff knowing, like, the shit I've gone through? Like, knowing, like, how sensitive I am to it.
yeah.
Like, you wouldn't care
Last
about me.
player
You don't care
standing.
about me if you're doing that stuff.
I don't think it's.
Oh,
That was a decoy.
go off, diffuser, go off. Go on, you stupid son of a. Go on.
That's
Alright,
fine.
thank goodness.
I don't think it's intentional, but like I get what you're saying. I don't think it's intentional. Him like, I think it's
Last
more just
round
anger
in the
issues
half.
that they just kind of
Lose
get all
everything
like
after
worked
this.
up.
Spend it.
But like, what you're saying is true. It's very one-sided, and it's gotten toxic. Like I feel like this isn't just like a one-time thing. This has been happening for a while, and it kept just getting
Yeah,
worse
it's
and
been
worse. Yeah. If you want to stay in the relationship, you
Do it
have to
again.
like just have like a talk with him. No background like things has to trigger you. None of that. Just sit down with him in person. It'd be probably best,
Well,
and just tell him like,
but I do it like once a month. Once a month because I only get like one chance a month before I have to basically sit back and not feel my feelings because the rest of his month is hard.
no.
And it's the
Listen.
same
It-
it's the same
One
it's the same
enemy
thing over and
remaining.
over again. Like he doesn't, and I know for a fact that he has like a system and he does that like because he's admitted to it. Like I told him like, are you just trying to hurt me? Like do you just do this so that I won't talk
Switching
about my stuff? And he's
sides.
like,
Match
well,
point.
sometimes yeah, I do.
Continue on our path.
And so I'm like,
Wow.
okay,
It
so
is righteous.
yeah, like, and you know, props to him for admitting that's what he does, because you know he could have just lied to me and I could have really believed him. But now that I know that's how it is, it just feels like I don't have any empathy. I don't have any sympathy or empathy for anything.
Yeah.
He
does
has
it
a
on
really hard
purpose.
job. Yeah, he has a really hard job, and I understand that he has a really hard job. It's hot as fuck outside, and he works outside all day. And I've been trying to be as understanding as I can about it, but he uses that as his excuse for everything. He complains about how much he hates his job, and so I said, I was like, hey, let me go look online, and I'll find a ton of places that are hiring, and I'll make like a thing for you so that you can just go and apply for them. You don't have to look for them. Like, I just give me like an idea of what you like, and I did that, and he got upset. Said he wasn't even going to use it. And then continues to complain about his job. And so I don't feel. It's hard to feel empathy for his job now because you know,
Spike down mid.
like
very tough.
I tried to help. I tried to help. I tried. Like, he's choosing not to get a new job. He's choosing to stay in that job when he could easily just go apply for a couple places. It's not hard to get a job,
Yeah.
especially with the experience that he has. Like, so when he is always using it as his excuse
Spike down
to be
mid.
bad in our relationship, I'm like, okay, you know, like I've put up with it for a while. I've given you grace for a long time, and then like now it's to the point that you know, like it just feels like it's the same thing over and over again. Nice, Andy. Like I don't know,
One enemy
you know, like
remaining.
it feels. But then I get told that I'm
I'm out of here.
just this terrible person. And I don't care because I don't have empathy.
Last
And,
player
you know,
standing.
oh, I don't care if he kills himself. I don't care if he does this. I don't care if he does
Defenders
that.
win.
And I do
This
care
was
because I'm still
I'm
here in
done.
the relationship. Obviously, I care enough to like, you know. There have been times where I've gotten so worried that I was gonna call the police and send him to his house because he would sit there and tell me that he was gonna kill himself, and I wasn't with him, and he would like threaten me with it constantly. But now it just feels like he's threatening me with it. It doesn't feel like he's actually gonna do it. It just feels like it's a threat. And so I told him, I said, and this is kind of fucked up, and I didn't mean to make it for it to be fucked up, but he was like, he was like, if you do this, I'm gonna kill myself, and I was like, someone who's really gonna kill themselves isn't gonna tell the people they're gonna
Match
kill themselves.
found.
And because I said that, now he's like,
serious about
you
it.
don't even give a fuck, and he's like, fine, I just won't tell you then. Next time, I just won't tell you. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it like, you know, don't fucking tell me. I meant to like, it feels like, hey man, you gotta stop threatening me with it. If you're gonna do it, like, you can't be like, don't. Why are you putting that on me? Like, what can I do? Like, cause you won't let me do anything. Like, I don't know. But I was upset
Yeah.
when I said that, and of course, it's gonna get way twisted up. I don't know. I have no idea.
It's just a
Oh
mess.
my god, they took
I
my
want-
African American. I'm gonna suck.
I want you to try someone new, bro. You have to learn. It's the only way.
Hell
man.
no.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. You don't know who I am on Overwatch.
Oh, I was top score, bro. What's
I have
above me?
Overwatch.
I'll switch. You know I'm top 500 on
Oh, really?
Overwatch? Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
have
top 500.
Overwatch.
Yeah, I'm top 500 tank
Yeah.
in DPS.
But I'm
I have
washed.
it.
I only play Hanzo.
Wait,
I played
what?
it yesterday.
Listen, wait. Alright, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. if you're gonna, oh wow,
Hey, Sova, we're gonna hit the chessboard
Alright,
after this.
if you're
yeah?
gonna back
You like the
away
patience, friend.
and you're scared that he'll harm himself or something like that, you can just do it by just detaching, like, detaching him. Because it kind of seems like you're already detached. The thing that I'm afraid for you is I don't want you. Is my voice good? Or am I lagging? I'm coming.
No, you're
What
good.
I'm afraid for you and what I've heard from other people is that they kind of like, they stay in it too long, that there's too much invested in it, that when they leave, they kind of have to deal with the burden of them staying around if they want to keep coming back. Kind of like the ex of his ex. You know, he probably was with her for a while or had like a lot of commitment or
No,
whatever.
he
That it
wasn't
was kind
even
of like
with
a
her
burden.
for a year. It wasn't even a year.
Well, maybe then the commitment was a lot. You know, you get the gist. Like, you get what I'm trying to get at. I don't want you to stay in it for long enough if you're unsure about it. If you feel like it's gonna, like, you know, to the point where it can, like, harm you. Or, this one's sorry. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, sorry. I
Um,
whiffed.
Where it could, like, harm you. Or where it could, like, you know, stay for longer and, like, kind of like your ex. The ex before that. You don't want it to be like that. Ever. So you kind of want to either like move A or B. Yeah, you either got to keep going or not keep going. Whether if you want to
One
fight it for
enemy
you to keep
remaining.
going, then don't just put in slight efforts. Like what I'm trying to get at is you need to literally just sit down with him and just straight up talk about it. If it's not gonna work then and there,
Once more
then
into
that's your
I'm
that's
not
your like
tired.
your
Are
given.
you?
You don't have to break up with him on the spot, but that'd be your given for you to know that like, hey, I'm not gonna stay with this man. What I'm gonna start doing slowly is figuring out a way out of this relationship. That's if you want to fight for it. If you want to get out of it, then start thinking about a way for you to slowly get out of it. I'm not saying straight up tell him to break up, because I know you're afraid that he's gonna harm himself. You can have him detach himself away from you. Talk less, speak to him less, and not in a way that's noticeable. Kind of just do things like, I don't know how often you guys hang out and stuff, but you can tell him you're more busy. You can kind of slowly just get things away. You know what I mean? And whenever he does something that's bad, just kind of like explode it and, you know, make a big fight out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
But-
I know it might sound wrong, but what he's been doing
But
is so
I've
wrong.
been doing all this though. Like,
You've
this has
been
already
doing all
been a
that?
thing. Yeah, and he
What?
he knows how bad it is.
Healing you.
Like he knows how bad it's been for me. He knows that it's the point that I'm at that point. You know, like
Yeah.
he's not. I hope like you know.
But on the
Oh,
left, on the left, on
shit.
the left, on the left. He's right in front of you. Right in front of you.
Can't use this yet.
He just texted me and asked if I was free tomorrow. Maybe he's gonna break up with me.
Just see, but there has to be. He's to your right. Yeah, should be. Never mind. He's to your left.
Oh my god! I had a bar shot.
Spike
I
down
don't
A.
think it's, but
30
you kinda
seconds
like,
left.
you can't stay in this toxic thing because it will affect your mind so much. It'll affect you subconsciously, and you're not gonna know how to get into another relationship as easily. Like you're obviously healing everything, but it's just something that's bearing because you're not
Scanning
sure if
ahead.
it's like A or B. You know what I
There
mean?
they are.
And you have to just know.
One enemy
So, like,
remaining.
whatever you're gonna
10
do,
seconds left.
it just has to be like done. And don't worry about what other people do. You're in this life by yourself. Okay, you're gonna die alone. Like you're gonna be in the grave alone. You're here alone. Okay.
Clutch.
I know he's like your partner, but if he's saying he's gonna do things to himself, like,
Phoenix.
and you
Yo,
can't let that
was
affect you. But I understand
insane.
you care about him. But to like the most that you can't have that hold you down from like something that you'd want to do, like break up with him or stay with him. Think of it in terms of you. Just think of you. Stop caring so much. Stop caring about people that don't deserve your caring.
No
If
charges
you've done
left.
something good for them and then they take it against you, that's it. That's a one-time lesson. Stop being so nice to people who don't deserve it. Like, don't care. Like, just genuinely don't care. If you like tell him, like, hey, I feel sorry, like, and bad that you keep saying you're gonna kill yourself. It's making me feel like very insecure about like doing whatever I want. He's like, oh, you're a big loser. You're a big piece of shit. Then stop. Like, literally, wake up. this is like, I understand you care about him, but that's not someone good. You shouldn't care about someone who's like that, who abuses like your kindness, or who doesn't want to fight for you. And that's what I'm saying. Whenever you talk to him again, it's either it fully works or it just does not work at all.
Enemy spotted. A.
There's no like, oh, I'm gonna fight for it, I'm gonna stay with him, maybe he'll fix, maybe he's like, he keeps saying he's gonna harm himself, so I'm gonna, no, like, come on, you're,
Wall raised.
One
he's playing
enemy
with your
remaining.
life, with your feelings.
Flawless.
You can't have someone do that,
So
like,
embarrassing.
it should just be a one-time thing.
Last
If he
round
abuses it,
before
it's
the
done.
switch.
There's no like second round, there's no like, oh, he's like very sad, he's very this, no, like, done.
Egyptian, come, I got a gift. Come.
I'm coming. Oh my, yeah, I'ma actually, please send me your snap
Man
and
is
your
gonna
cash
go
app.
off now.
I'ma kiss you so much. I'ma kiss you so
I
much.
do have a take, but
Fucking
after Egyptian saying all of that, I'll say my take.
Alright.
I'ma kiss you so much. But
Shut the fuck up, Boomer.
but yeah, Ari, you have to, it's either you're gonna like fully work out with it, talk with him about everything that's wrong, figure out like a middle path and work it out, and he's gonna agree with it. If he doesn't and he abuses your kindness and the fact that you want a second chance again, you're gonna straight up just make your
Alright,
way
I'll,
out.
I'll walk out.
Because there's none of this BS that's going on. You guys, like, I've talked to so many people, like other girls, that the same thing happens to you, Ari. Is that you guys just stay stuck with the same man because you guys care about someone who doesn't even care about your feelings.
Oh my god, wrong gun out.
Spike down. C.
But stop getting your
Last
feelings.
player standing.
Stop getting like,
I never left.
I don't know.
Last
Taking
player
advantage of.
standing.
I hear what you're saying, Omar.
And just see how things go. But don't stay in it for longer, please. Please, in a month, the
30
next time I
seconds
talk to you,
left.
which is probably gonna be in like a month or
That's
something.
done.
When I'm telling you
One
how
enemy
you are
remaining.
with the guy, you should either be like, oh, things are perfect and we're healthy and we're working things out, or I'm completely away and done with him. You should not tell me you're in the same spot. That's your main goal. Your 100% goal. If in a month you're still in the same spot, you are
10
you're hurting
seconds left.
yourself. It's then put on you. It's not his fault. It's your fault for staying
Ready.
in
Nice.
such a miserable place
Oh,
for
you
so
thought you
long.
put up a fight.
And that's facts.
Come on, let's go.
Switching sides.
Why do we switch sides, bro? I want an operator.
closer.
But yeah, how you guys been?
Oh wait, Jesse, what were you gonna say? Before we switch
Okay. So, my take is, I'm gonna tell you two things. So, I think the best way to try to fix it, if you want to fix it, like Egyptian saying, would be, my suggestion would be take like a 2-week break, just make a boundary to not like talk to like other girls or like sleep with other women. Well, if that trust is there, right, that's an option. But if it's not, then it's probably not an option. But me personally, like, I would have been gone a long time ago, bro. Like, it's just, honestly, I think
Spike
gonna get,
down
like,
mid.
worse, to be honest. Because you guys seem to try to fix it, but it never like works out.
Yeah. No.
One
I didn't
enemy
get that time.
remaining.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, he's back there.
Last player standing.
I agree with him.
Kill
and you
that
keep getting your
Yoru. He
kindness
knifed
taken
me.
like
He
advantage of.
knifed me. I'm so mad.
He knifed you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, personally, yeah, I don't let it get to that level. Like if it's starting to be toxic. But here's the thing too, where I have an issue with like his take, because you guys set boundaries in the beginning, and he's switching them on you, which is not cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's-
I'm
that
sorry,
gun's
the
so
last
cool.
part, I freaked out.
I'll say it after this one. Or after this round. Focus.
30 seconds left.
He's in there. He's in there.
Below
No,
you, below
left,
you.
right there. Oh, shit.
The classic
Oh,
button
that's
spam.
tough. Classic Ben, classic.
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's
Okay,
when
what
we
were you saying?
strike.
Yeah, so like with him is like you guys set boundaries in the beginning, and then he's trying to like mess with them, I guess. And you said he agreed to them too, so that's like, I don't know, bro. And then it's like back and forth with like, you respect what he's saying for you to do, and then he's like, never mind. Like that's never gonna work, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so my best option, if you do want to fix it, would be tell him take 2 weeks work on himself, to think about stuff, like just like a break, not breakup, just a break. To like for him to work on himself, to like think shit out.
So it was in the window in mid. Yeah.
Hold on. Bro, what the fuck was he was faking that thing?
Yeah.
That's so funny, bro. I actually did not kill him the first
He
time.
really committed to the bit.
And then I was like, it's too long. But do you want to fix it? That's the main thing.
The thing, that's where I don't know, because I've fallen for that so many times where I keep fixing it with him, and he's
Spike
like,
planted.
so he's good with his words. He my main thing that when I first got with him was he was super intellectual with his like words. Like he writes poetry. He's like a big writer. You know, he's super like articulate. Like that was my big thing, and like he knows what to say. So he'll tell me things, and then I'll fall for them. It feels like it's how it feels nowadays. I feel like I fall for it.
Manipulation.
Yeah, like all that shit just happened, and he texts me
Last player standing.
he says the same stuff. It feels like, or he told me he was like, I would like to talk about the future of our relationship. You hurt me immeasurably the last few weeks. I'd like to be transparent up front with how. I have no intention of breaking up with you. I'd still very much want to be with you and get past all this, which I've heard every single time, and every single time he never actually does his part to fix it. He says, I'm terrified that you don't care for me anymore. You have done things that make me feel like you'd reinforce that idea. I like to talk about certain things, decide if that's true or not. It'd be easier in person. After I told him, if you're gonna break up with me, I don't need it to be done in person. Just do it. Like, don't be sitting there like holding on to that. So like he says stuff like that, which makes it feel like, oh, he's serious. But then we'll get to talking, and he'll sit there and he'll just like disregard everything I say. Every time I tell him, oh, I feel this way, he tells me no. Every single time.
Okay, then why are you still in the relationship? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I
He
would
said
have
he's
left.
gonna kill himself.
Then it's on you. Then, like, you're the one who's putting yourself in this situation. You're the one who's hurting yourself, getting yourself stressed. When you already have a kid that you need to be raising, just because you care about someone else's sorry-ass feelings, who he's so immature that he can't comprehend any of the things you're telling him, or that you're trying to put in the effort to save the
Spike
relationship.
down A.
But he
at some
literally
point,
threatens
it has
to
to
kill
be
himself
put
all
on
the
you.
time. And he actually physically hurts himself. Like, I don't believe that he wouldn't do it.
But then,
Just
are
to
you gonna
get back at
take
me.
down yourself and him together? He's already down. He's already, like, lost mentally. Are you gonna take yourself down with him? Like, just think about it for a second. Like, are you gonna, in the end, you're not just taking down yourself now. It's not like your ex. You're taking down a child with you. Are you gonna lose yourself mentally over someone else that's already lost and your kid? Like, you're
Yeah,
doing
you
the
do
most
have to.
important thing ever right now, and you're raising someone. Like, half of us weren't even raised properly.
Spike
That's the reason we
planted.
have all the issues that we do. Maybe even him. And you don't want to do that to a kid. Like, you right now have seen what happens when someone's raised like improperly, or they have a bad dad or something like that. And you don't want that to happen to your kid. So then you're putting yourself in this situation where you're with someone who you know is just so mentally messed up, and you're scared for them. You should be scared for your mental health and for how you're gonna raise your kid. That's what you need to be worried about. None of that
No,
matters
that's
right
true.
now. Like, honestly, you need to, like, at some point, it
Last
could,
player standing.
at some point it could be both you and his faults. Like, you guys could be both doing more. But at some point it starts to be on you. Because if you've tried, and you've tried for so long, and this hasn't worked, then that's on you. You're hurting yourself. Like, you're getting yourself mentally, like, messed up. It's on you. You need to get out of it.
Match point.
In the end, if you end up, like, getting super hurt or something, you can't just come back and be like, oh, guys, he did this. At some point, you're gonna be at fault too, because you're the one who decided to stay and get yourself hurt. So you need to, you know...
Yeah, and then how he uses suicide as a threat, bro, that's like not right at all, bro. He's just gonna keep using that.
Yeah, because he knows it works on you.
It's
really
either how
taking advantage
Egyptians
of
saying, yeah, like it's like you're saying like,
Scanning
oh,
ahead.
did I?
Sorry.
It's like Egyptians saying though, like it's honestly manipulation. Like when he uses that, because then you feel bad for him.
Got him.
Like I'm sure everybody's thought of suicide, bro.
One enemy remaining.
At least I have before, but I mean, I know some people actually do it, which is insane. But does he have loved ones that like he loves a lot that you know of, like a little brother or
Spike
something?
planted.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he does. And he keeps saying, I won't do it because of my sibling. And then he goes and
That's why I didn't do
gets
it, bro. I
himself
have a
to
little
like
brother.
the point. Yeah, like he'll say that and then he's like, I don't care. Whenever like he's threatening it, I'll be like, hey, you know, you're threatening it. Like, that's nice. He'll be like, hey, you're threatening it, you know. I'll be like, hey, you're threatening it, you know, think about your sister.
That's
And
me,
he's
bro.
like,
Stop. That's me.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah, that's me, but don't teabag me, bro. I can't defend myself.
no fucking way.
Continue.
Bro, what are you doing to my ass?
Sudden
Damn,
death.
bro. So aggressive.
So funny is he.
Time to reposition.
But yeah, like, yeah, I'll be like, hey, think of your sister. Don't do it. Remember, this is important to you. And he'll be like, nah, none of this is even enough for me anymore. And then he goes off and he drives his car all fast as fuck because I can see it on my phone. And then he'll just ghost me and then he'll just go silent. And then I'll sit there and now I'm worried because I'm like, holy shit, like I'm watching him fucking kill himself.
hmm
And it's, I don't know.
What do you want, though? Do you want to fix it or you don't want to fix it?
Well, of course I do. Of course I want to fix it. I love him and I want to be with him because you know, I date to marry. I don't date to just fuck around with people. Like I don't date casually.
Yeah.
But like
There's
at
no
this
way you
point,
want him to
I don't
son,
know.
There's no way you want that to be the
Standing
father
ahead.
of your child. Like, there's actually no way.
Bro, behind you, Sage. Watch out.
Like,
Like
you want Lane growing
He
up
was
hearing
just-
about like, oh, like your dad like keeps saying like, oh, he's gonna kill himself every week or something. Like,
well, and here's the thing. So because of how young he is right now, I told him I was like, you have a little bit of a grace period to fix your stuff and I'll stay.
there's no such
Like-
thing as that. There's no such thing as that, Ari. People
What
come
do you
like
mean?
Babies,
There's no such thing as
remember a lot.
No, no,
Spike
he's saying it
planted.
to him so he can fix himself so when Lane goes up, he's better. There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as like a grace period where someone just like magically becomes better. If someone is fucked up, then they're fucked up. There's no like.
If it's psychological, yeah, bro.
Yeah, stop
To be
being
honest.
so forgiving. Stop being so lenient, please. You and so many other girls that I know, you guys are so easygoing. Like, you guys, someone can tell you something, especially when it comes to their mental health, like, oh, I'm depressed or I'm gonna kill myself. And you guys just forgive them so easily.
One
And
enemy
let them just
remaining.
fuck up your whole life and let them abuse you, let them do everything that they want to do. Just because they tell you this.
Last player standing.
Like I never left.
Concentrate.
No, not that. But stop.
Oh my
being like
God.
that.
Win.
Dude, I really tried.
AK,
to
that was
diffuse it,
hilarious,
dude.
AK.
I tried, dude. I tried.
That's so
Still
funny,
blew
bro.
up.
just stood over it.
I was
Close
gonna try to
arcade.
the end, bro.
It's the thought that counts, don't worry.
That was
You,
funny.
you know, I thought it'd be a gameplay mechanic where, you know, when you stop it,
Oh,
you stop.
Jesus.
But
Yeah.
that muff just exploded, son of a, you know, and that can be likened to your relationship. Even if you defuse the bomb, it's
Yeah.
still
Okay,
gonna go off.
let's.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So, since you want to fix it, I think you and him tomorrow when y'all talk, tell him if he doesn't break up with you, tell him let's take
Match
2 weeks
found.
off. Like let's just work on ourselves pretty much
But he won't allow
and
that.
set boundaries.
He won't what?
He won't allow it.
Then just
Like
leave.
we set
leave,
boundaries in the
leave.
middle ground.
I leave. Ari, you're actually ruining your whole life. You're ruining you and Lane's life. Please leave. go. He's not gonna fix himself. No one comes. You don't go to the dollar store and make a Louis Vuitton bag. The dollar store stuff stays in the dollar store. Someone who's mentally psychotic and just manipulative and possessive and has mental issues, God, may God help them in their lives. You know, you can pray for them from afar, but you're not responsible for them. You gotta go. You gotta go, Ari. Please. If he's not even gonna let you take a break, then you gotta go. I'm sorry. Like, there's no. You need to
And
do it for
abusive
yourself
stuff
and for
always
your kid.
it gets worse, bro.
Yes,
Like
it
it's
gets
only
worse.
gonna get worse.
You've
to be
seen it
honest.
get worse. You've literally seen it in live 4K.
You
get
lived
worse.
it too. You said.
Yes. So just leave, please, for Lane's sake, and don't get yourself too into it. I know it's tough, and I'm not. I know
Okay.
I'm saying it like it's nothing, but it's a lot. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, but you have to do it. You have to take the initiative, and it starts with you telling yourself that guy's not gonna be the father of Lane.
I'm curious. I'm curious to hear what Lowe's take is. What's your take, Low, on this situation? If you're there.
Honestly,
Or,
bro, I was hoping I was not getting into this shit.
No. Okay. Okay, Low.
Nah, bro.
AK,
it's
what's
just-
your take then?
Oh, I'm hungry.
Okay, Low, what's your take, Low?
Sir.
I'm
Say your
gonna kill
take.
myself. You know. It's
I don't
not-
even have a take, bro. It's just crazy.
Okay, AK,
If
what's
If
your
I was
take?
if that was me, bro, I would always
did
put
you-
me first instead of anyone else.
Yeah, I
Did
would
you
have
hear what I
been
said
long
or
gone.
not?
Well,
If
no.
I was at that point, bro,
And your
honestly,
kid, not
I
just
would
her.
put
and your
myself
kid.
No,
and
but
my
no,
kid
here's the
first
thing.
before anyone else.
He's amazing with my kid. My kid loves him. He's never once ever made me ever worry about that. Ever with him. He's like,
But that
he
doesn't
loves
matter if
my
he's not good
child.
with you.
But-
If he's gonna kill
But,
himself,
But I
that
mean,
doesn't matter.
I can deal with it if it means it gets better.
No.
And that's like, if it means that he
No.
has
No.
someone that's like,
He's taking advantage of this shit.
Yes.
Let's think about this, Ari. If at the starting
Yes.
stages, bro's grabbing your face, slamming steering wheels, once it gets deep,
Yeah.
you think that bro's
Yeah.
gonna just
It's
start?
gonna hit your kid too.
He's gonna beat the frick
But
out of your kid.
it gets to
well,
a
he
deep
was abused as a
point.
kid though. I don't.
But
I don't
that's,
If he
think he
gets
was
that's on
abused,
him. If he didn't heal from that and grew up messed up, that's on him. I'm so sorry, Ari. That's not your
Good
responsibility
shit, bro.
Yeah.
at all. That's not your responsibility. I know it sounds harsh, but it's the reality. You have a kid. Ari, I literally talked at work with this one girl for 3 hours. She told me her whole life story. You know how it started? Her mom dated this guy. He was an alcoholic, okay?
Oh,
But-
Jet's right around the corner.
This guy just ran.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, I'm so
Good
nice
shit,
at the game.
AK. I saw that.
Oh my god.
You're fucking
Busted
goated,
all over.
AK. Pop off, AK. Pop off.
Hold
That's
on,
you.
let me
That's
stand
you, buddy. Good fucking shit.
You're crazy.
That was all him, bro.
I'm so sorry, Ari. I'm so sorry. I'm off. Cut her off because I wanted to get a kill.
Any popping off is worth 1,000 wins.
Oh,
But you need to get out, Ari. You need to get out. 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 You need to get out.
It gets to a point, and I think it's done past two.
Yeah, it's way past you. You fought so
yeah.
much for
So
it.
I'd say, whatever happens tomorrow, if he doesn't give you your space, and he tries to, force you again,
Yeah.
just be done with it, man.
Yeah, bro.
But that ultimately,
Take pepper spray or something.
she got
I'm
a
just
she got a
being
she got a
honest,
12.
bro.
She got a 12.
You gotta
So, yeah,
be
Ari
fucking
behind you.
precautious. You just gotta be safe no matter what, bro.
But,
Knowing if I was in some shit like that, I would have some shit like that.
no, because my whole thing is this, right? If he gives her space to think, great. But if he doesn't, that's an issue. Like if he's like,
Easy.
all right, I'll give you the space to think. But if he's like, no,
Then
you
he's-
gotta make your decision now.
What?
That's messed up.
And he's go to church every Sunday. His day.
I'm preaching right now.
Beach, bro.
Yo, is anyone
Let the
seeing
Lord
my
help
screen?
you.
Somebody look at my screen,
Spinning.
please. I'm not
I will
touching my
look.
fucking. It's literally just happening. I'm not
Oh,
even
your
touching
stick
anything.
drift is that bad.
Shit,
Oh, that's why you
suck.
suck.
No, I
Gotta
don't
say
know
it.
why. It just started yesterday. I started yesterday. My
You-
remote was just.
You have a fucked up
broken.
controller now, mate. Congratulations.
I got
Like,
really
give it
close
about-
to.
Couple
He's
more
asking
days left till it
excuses.
gets worse.
I'm getting close to whenever I need to buy a new controller, so
One
I'm gonna
enemy
break my
remaining.
old one and then turn it into GameStop.
He's coming in. He's coming in.
I mean, I already have one. I already bought a new controller since my other one fucked up. So I should return it to GameStop.
That's what I do, cause I buy the policy thing, and then I just get it. So I'm like, this one is if a game makes me mad again, I'll just break it and then I'll just put it back into the box.
Alright.
Yeah, just slam that bitch to the floor.
Yeah,
The
I've gotten
pieces.
I've gotten
Pick
very
it back
close.
up, put it back into the fucking box and return it.
Hmm.
That's
violent.
absurd, brother.
You don't know how I get when I play Roblox, bro. It's bad.
Oh my gosh, bro, you're telling me, bro. When I play Dress to Impress, shit's tragic.
Just to
You
impress, bro.
fucking would.
Just to
I
impress is
play-
crazy.
Bro, I play Untitled Boxing Game, bro.
Oh, I
Okay.
tried that. I was
I had
ass.
so I'm nice at the game, but the ping
My ult's ready.
is the issue. Help
Oh
me.
my gosh. You're like playing, next thing you know, everyone's running in place.
Revealing
And
area.
it's back to normal.
My problem is, it's like, I literally will hit someone. Okay, Ari.
Sorry, I fucking flashed myself too.
Andy, you can speak, but you be flashing me every single time when you play that flame character.
That's why I quit, bro.
Not for real.
I had to quit, bro. I had to stop playing my
Que
African.
la
king.
chingada, nigga.
We're getting flame, dude, and I have the spike.
Shit's fucking.
Okay, you either have
I'm
to
gonna
start
do-
full sprinting towards A so you can get the time to plant, or you gotta go for B.
One enemy remaining.
Go for B.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You shut your mouth while I'm thinking.
Behind you? Made you look? Stupid.
Don't do that to me, man.
I was a
30
goofy
seconds
thing I read in my life. Don't say that to me, again.
you know how scary I am on this game, bro. I'm terrified.
My fault, OG.
What's out here scaring me?
Wait.
10 seconds left.
Shut up.
To the left, to the left. Body look to the left.
Slam that hard. Oh.
Last player standing.
Yo,
He's down there to your left.
Stop running. Stand still so you can get a good aim. Why are you running? You're gonna be
Stop
inaccurate.
moving!
What are you doing?
Brother! Yo, bro, you just shot her in the fucking cooch with that shit. And you just.
I didn't expect her to turn the corner that quick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And when you know where someone is, you just stand in and wait so your accuracy is
Wait,
good.
did we win? What
No,
did
we
do?
lost. She's trolling you.
Oh,
How did
She's
someone when
edging
they're
us,
losing?
basically.
I'm gonna shoot her
Other
in the
wo-
mouth next round.
Last
Yeah,
round in the
I-
half.
I don't
We
know.
lose everything after this. Spend it.
If I hear that one more time, we lose everything after this. Spend it. I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna break my controller now.
I'm
Whoever
breaking
should
your
try it
monitor.
unrated
I
after this.
swear. Fuck no, bro. If this is
Try
how we are in a fucking Swift play, see how we are in a fucking unrated, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
Well,
we
speak
should,
for
we should make them
yourself,
play pro
man.
clubs.
They
We
are
should
just
make them
bending
play
us
pro
over and
clubs,
Yeah,
bro.
you guys
smacking
should
it.
play
That's
pro clubs
about
with
it.
us.
Get out of my
Y'all
way.
should hop on pro clubs with us, bro.
Pro
Yeah,
clubs is
swear.
the move, bro.
Territory. My
You fucking prick. Who you trying to hit?
We'll put Ari in at goalkeeper.
Oh no, yeah, no.
One
We are
enemy
getting
remaining.
scored on, bro. We're gonna have a game to. It's gonna be like 100 to fucking 0.
We'll put her in keeper
We're
so she can
cooked.
save something.
He's gonna play sweeper keeper.
No fucking way that just happened.
That's crazy.
Switching sides.
Word. Guys, I'm back.
What do you say, bro?
I need to buy one of those big
Okay.
revolvers IRL, bro. Boom.
Pop off, queen. Pop off, queen. I saw that you killed him in front of me too.
Man, this is making me sick.
Somebody's not like
Hey, bro, that's why you just gotta stay fucking single sometimes. Fuck. In this generation.
No, I just don't.
That's
fall
what I
in
was
love with
telling-
someone who
especially-
loves you.
Dude,
It's not it.
especially
Muff
where
say
she
that.
lives, it's so
Muff say
fucked,
that,
bro.
and then it's 9 p.m. and they by themselves and they start thinking,
Keep up.
dang, really wish I had a shotty. It's tough out here.
It's when it's like when midnight hits. It's when everyone's fucking intrusive thoughts just come out now.
For real.
Freakazoids are out, bro. Shit.
I,
That's why
Okay,
nighttime always makes
what-
me sleepy.
tell
They're
me-
dissing
tell me
our
what I-
entire state,
Omar.
Ari.
no, because they're kind of real for that.
No.
Oh,
No.
No.
God, that was
I
so
won't say it.
dirty.
That was good, bro.
What
That
the
was good.
fuck?
I was scared to peek him.
I'm
You got
so
it.
mad. I'm so mad right now that I just instinctively.
Alright,
Oh
what did
my.
you say?
Okay. Anyway,
Spike
how do I
planted.
respond to this? I
What?
said he's been blowing me up, saying, "Can you hop off Valorant for a fucking second? Is our relationship not enough for you to do that?" And I told him I was like, "I don't need to be hopping off a game to know that I need some space to think about if I want to go see you tomorrow."
He's AFK.
One enemy remaining.
Get him, kill him.
Someone defuse the bomb. Someone defuse the bomb. Someone defuse the bomb.
Got him.
Good shit.
Y'all, who
I always
is-
think
who
it's
is
square.
this?
I
Who
always
is
think
this
it's
What?
person playing today?
Oh, turn it off.
What?
Turn it off.
Good shit. Damn,
playing.
what the hell?
Listen,
Low?
beep, 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 beep.
Match point.
You're below bin 2?
Who,
Really?
me?
Guys, I'm
No,
bringing
low.
him back.
Who? Me?
You might get
Ooh,
promoted.
que la chingada, bro. I'm fucking below, bro. Nah,
Puta
it's fucking
madre,
crazy,
bro's losing his
bro. Yeah.
That is
About
Time to
kill
step it
himself.
up, bro.
Oh,
Good morning. Good night.
morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Fucking hell, bro.
Maybe.
By the way, guys, that's her famous quotes to her baby. Good morning and good night.
Mm-hmm. Indeed it is.
Revealing area.
My son's watching the first episode of Dragon Ball Z whenever I have a kid, bro.
Oh my gosh,
He ain't gonna have a choice.
we have the same mindset.
You're gonna have to understand why Goku's the
He's
GOAT.
gonna get born
Why it's
watching
his
mid.
middle name.
Kakarot, bro.
Come out the womb
Kakarot.
watching mid.
Oh my,
get
say
mine.
something stupid
Middle
like
name
that. I'ma
Kakarot.
catch you.
Hold out on mid.
Omar's gonna name his kid Aaron Yeager. He's gonna have
Aaron
mental
Yeager is
issues.
absurd.
I'm gonna name him
One
Ronaldo.
enemy remaining.
I ain't
Spike
gonna
Really?
lie.
down A.
Ronaldo.
Sage, I need heals.
Ronaldo?
Name him Victor Von Doom.
Name him
That's tough.
Vector.
Vector is crazy.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Victor.
Oh yeah.
That's what she gets for saying.
I died for you.
Defenders win.
We're literally
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Oh yeah.
You know I got your back. Who's MVP? Who's MVP?
Boy.
Oh, who's MVP?
I
can't
Alright,
hear
bro.
ya.
If we were talking about MVPs, I could have said it last game, bro. I dropped 20 last game.
Low, you're below bin. I don't even want to hear it, bro. Alright.
You
You're
know
below
what,
bin 1 and 2
bro?
and 3 and 4, bro.
Shove a mushroom down your throat.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna
Mushroom.
trip out, bro.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna be get big like Mario does.
I'm gonna be fucking playing Valorant IRL, bro.
Dude, these dudes.
Imagine.
Match
You know what,
found.
man? Sometimes I wish I was just a female so I could be scamming these dudes on TikTok live, bro. I make bank.
Bro, you don't even have to be a dude, bro. My brother
Yeah.
gets fucking
what?
money on TikTok from bitches, bro. They gift them so much shit.
You just say you don't
He
have
makes-
to be a dude.
No, I'm
How
sorry.
good
You don't have
looking
to
is
be
your
a
brother
female.
to be doing that, bro.
I guess he's,
What is he?
he's not ugly.
What is he? What is he? 6'5" with curly hair?
No. We're Mexican. We're not that tall.
Ah well, you got all the Latinas. That's not fair.
What you mean it's not fair?
Bro gets all the tortas
Well-
in his live section. That's not fair.
Hey, are you certified
bro.
torta pounder?
No, he gets pretty gross to send him money, bro. Like, I swear. it's
I hear that he
I
says
feel-
that you gotta be two something to do something with him.
Are you
No, it's-
fucking torta
It's
pounder?
two. No. It's 280 or she ain't a lady, my guy.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
That is true. Mhm.
Go see- I know your car hates
Fuck,
you,
man.
bruh.
Hell
Wait,
no,
no.
I'm kidding, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm never letting a bitch
Hey.
that in my passenger seat. If she broke it.
That's
Bro.
fucking crazy. That's crazy. With
The seat was
oh my
leaning
God.
back, bro.
Have y'all ever had to take one for the team?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I have one time.
I'll
but
be honest. I
You're a
say I
real
would,
man.
but
I
same
did not
time it
smash.
depends.
I did not smash though. I just got head. That's it.
Oh,
Most that
brother.
I'm leaving with something.
But let me tell you, it's so.
I do